Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about week 21st of the year 2024. And as you can see, that I'm going to be discussing this based on the moon's movement, and this is from the 20th to the 26th of May. And this is a very important and iconic week for one more reason, that is that we have Rahu Mars exact conjunction. I've already given that alert on my live section. If you're not able to access my videos, please do go to the live section. You will get all the videos, current transit positions, etc. So this week we have Rahu Mars conjunction, and Mars moves ahead of Rahu. Rahu moves backwards, and I will be showing you through the chart also that how it impacts you all. And this is going to be a very important week for one more reason, that we have three very important events which are going to be taking place. And that is the Narsimha Jayanti, Kurma Jayanti, and Buddha Purnima. Now, first I will explain what is Buddha Purnima. This is a very important one because Purnima is full moon day. And this is Buddha Purnima is, based on the spiritual teacher Gautam Buddha. And this is the birth anniversary of Gautam Buddha. And this is 2586th birth anniversary of Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha, for your information, I would just tell you, he actually was born king. He was born in a family of uh, king. And he was actually, suddenly he realized that all this is not giving him any the wars, etc. So he got enlightened. So he started to teach whatever he had learned and whatever he actually, could impart for the well-being of the community on whole. It said that he was actually, the uh, ninth incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and he's the one who actually taught the dharma at Sarnath in India. So that is why we actually celebrate his birthday every year. And this is celebrated on this day, which is it is on the Purnima day of Vaishak month. So it's Purnima Tithi starts from 6:47 p.m. India time on May 22nd till the 7:22 p.m. May 23rd. And we do have Kurma Jayanti. And Kurma Jayanti, Kurma is the one of the avatar of Lord Vishnu again. And that is also on the 23rd of May. And on the 21st of May, we have Narasimha Jayanti, Lord Vishnu's fourth avatar. We are going to be celebrating his birthday. And this was actually, half man, half demon, in the form of that, to kill the demon, Hiranyakashipu, half man and half lion, actually, to kill the demon Hiranyakashipu. So this is also a very important, and this is on the Vaishak Shukla Chaturdasi, Swati Nakshatra. So this is also a very important day for everyone. We must fast, or we must celebrate, or whatever you want to do. You can offer prayers the way you wish to. Now, as you all know, this is a very important time right now, and could be leading to a lot many events related to worldly, globally. It's going to impact you all, because Rahu is desire, obsessions, unconventional pursuits, and it is associated with sudden changes, disruptions also. And Mars is also, going to aggravate. Rahu aggravates Mars's energies, action, energy, passion, aggression. So when these two impulsive planets come together, what will happen? 20 degrees, at 20 degrees, they're going to be on the 20th. So it is definitely going to be very, very volatile kind of an energy, conflicts, unpredictable events to occur. So be prepared and be careful also. It's when you're driving, be careful. Don't lose your control. It can lead to a lot of aggression in you people. There can be some wrong decision making that can take place, which can lead to some complications also. So let me start sharing with you the screen and show you what exactly the sky looks like and why I'm talking so much about this conjunction. See, this is the time period where on the 20th, Rahu and Mars are at 20 degrees. This is India chart. So it depends wherever you are, the lagna will be different in the whole world. So this is something which is going to be a little volatile for one more reason, that you don't have to lose control right now. This is something which is going to be very, very irritable period for many. So you need to, because we have to accept that there are only two grahas which are positive and rest are negative. So it's 2:7 ratio. Yes, we do have good planets, but they're combust also. Whatever said and done, events are happening. When Venus is combust, there will be rumors around, in and around female counterparts, and you can hear across the globe there will be some news related to female counterparts, and in India it's going on. Taliban case, everybody knows, and I had predicted that whenever Venus is combust, something to do with female counterparts, something to do with glam industry, film industry, journalism, these kind of activities will aggravate. So you must be prepared for all this, though you can't do anything about it. You can't just you need to be part of it. That's all you can do. But don't get carried away in whatever is happening. Okay, now if we move a little ahead of time, like if we see that when on the, let's move a day ahead, that is 21st. Can you see Mars has moved ahead of Rahu? It was behind Rahu. That is why the volatile energy, people were getting irritable. Now, this is the one which is going to be a little better phase, because when any energy which crosses Rahu and moves ahead, that means it's leaving Rahu energy or Ketu's energy. So now this Mars is going to be on its own and it's going to be a little better. So when there is volatile energy, I do say that. But when Mars is leaving this energy, so definitely the event which has to take place will be till the 20th only. And maybe, somewhere around 21st, and then it's over. Remember that it's going to get better. Okay. So don't worry so much also. And Jupiter, Venus, as it is, I've told you that they are combust till 1st of June, Jupiter, and 29th June, Venus. And once, these energies also, see, Sun is going to be moving forward. Venus and Jupiter will be together at the same degrees of 4 degrees, 37 minutes after 2 days. Let me show it to you as well. 1, 2. So on the somewhere around 23rd, they will be at this exact degrees. Okay. And then can you see Venus moves ahead of Jupiter? Now this Venus is going to be getting closer. In between was Jupiter earlier. Now this case, any case which is related to the female counterparts, film industry, journalism, people are just going to be in the news. So Venus and Sun, now Venus is going to be under scanner. So things will definitely come into limelight. Whatever the truth is will come into limelight, because Venus is going to be very, very badly combust. If we move further on a bit, further on a bit, further on a bit. So can you see Venus is getting so close to Sun? And it is going to be moving ahead. 29th, 20. So like that. So it is going to be in deep combustion somewhere around this time. So Venus is going to be giving, if you have Venus Dasha or anything to do with Venus, so this is not going to be that great time for you, especially. Okay, if you are in glam industry or you are an artist yourself. So you will face, there is some frustration in and around this period. Okay. So do hear the summary part, please, guys. Please hear the summary part. I will be visible in a few days' time. I'm traveling, I'm working. So, I take up Vastu assignments. So I have a lot of work to do. And in India, it is 12:30. So definitely it is a little late for you guys. So I am in a different time zone. So I'm making this video for you guys. So just watch all the live videos, initial summary part especially. Okay. So let's move over to the predictive now. Okay. So I've mentioned about, I think, everything related to the events this week. Now coming to Moon's movement. Yes. That's the most important. Moon is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis to start with on the 20th first half, and 20th latter half to 22nd. Moon is going to be in Libra sign, and it's going to be aspected by Mercury in the Libra sign, and it's going to be trying to Saturn, and then moves into the debilitation sign, and that's going to be on the 23rd, 24th, and it's going to be opposite Sun, Jupiter, and Venus, aspected by Rahu and in trine to Mars. And then Mars's sign actually it is in, so a lot of aggression. 23rd to 24th, it's going to be in Scorpio, 25th to 27th evening in Sagittarius sign, and it's going to be in trine to Mercury here. Okay, so this is what the week looks like. Now I'm going to be sharing what is this week to be like. So let me start writing first. This is from 20th to the 26th May 2024. Yeah. And then we come to the sign-wise prediction. So it's going to be as per your ascendant, moon, Dasha sign. So please do watch from Dasha sign. Also, it is going to be really making a lot of difference. I have made several videos and I've explained what is this, what does it mean. So please do put up your chart on the Rig Panchang and get to know your Dasha. Okay. Now coming to the sign-wise predictions for Aries natives first. So for Aries natives, first of all, please do watch the summary part where I've explained what is Narasimha Jayanti, what is Kurma Jayanti, what is Buddha Purnima, and what is this Rahu Mars conjunction. So for Aries natives, this week moon is going to be transiting the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So to start with, you will feel quite uneasy in your relationships. You might just feel that you want to do a lot of workout. You want to look after your health. You want to, maybe, you will be traveling this week to start with. And especially on the 20th first half, you will have some, maybe to combat your health issues. There can be some effective completion of jobs. Also, whatever is unfinished, your bosses will recognize you, will maybe lavishly praise you also. And as a result, you will have a little bit of profitability also as far as your financials is concerned. Some growth prospects this week. Startups can also take place if at all you're looking for some avenues, 20th latter half to 22nd. You might just meet some potential people who can guide you through. 7th house transit is good for your relation also. You might just be getting involved in some social life, travels. You feel that you want to worry less and you want to be with your family, nurturing kinds. You want to, maybe you have advantage over your co-workers and competition, and you get a lot of unexpected growth also. You have to deal with a lot of passion. Love is in the air. Spouse is going to be with you, spending time with you. If you have a partner, if you're lonely, you're without a partner, so maybe somebody special comes into your life. It's a good time period to go take your partner out, buy some luxurious clothing, beds, foods, beverages. Bed means some bed pleasures. Okay, then moon is on the 23rd, 24th in the 8th house. And 8th house is avoid any kind of conflicts on this day, because this is your debilitation sign, and Mars is also with Rahu, the ruler of the 8th. So some untimely conversations will happen, arguments can happen, so be careful about that. But yes, it is the time period when you will be focused more on investments. Be careful about your investments also. Don't make hasty and unnecessary, just don't go in that zone where you are going outbound and just making exponential losses. Saturn is looking here as well, so you have to be careful in your investments also. Do not make any hasty decisions as far as your money matters is concerned. Okay, it can be that you lose money also greatly. So this is there would be squabbles and conflicts at home also, so be careful. And marriage related issues can happen, but it is good for passionate lovemaking and all. It is good. And eat properly also. Unnecessary anxiety and stress doesn't give good results to you, so just avoid. And you may encounter some stomach difficulties also, some something to do with your digestive system. So eat right, get into that zone of sports activity, something that which gives you some peace, and some vent. So just get involved in that. 25th to the 27th, though it is 26. Okay. 25th, 26th, moon is going to be in Sagittarius. So this is the time period when you will, it's in trine to Mercury also. And this is like, you are more under pressure because this is a 12th house from 10th. So you will be under pressure from the bosses. There is a lot of, workload, and you have to do the damage control. So you need to really work harder now. Cash inflow would be modest because Mercury is there. So you might just get into the zone of some new business opportunities. Household would be a little stressful also because this is sixth house from the fourth as well. Confrontations, disagreements with father or children can be possible. So avoid. There might be issues in the relationship, maybe physical relationship can cause some problem. It is good from philanthropic or religious activities if you want to get into. You can create a good reputation also right now. And few amenities and luxury items are available. Maybe you're traveling and you're moving away from your place. And this might just be bringing about some overseas connection travels as well. Just take care of your belongings. This could be a little difficult on the PR visa, etc. So if you are going to be applying for that, so make sure that you are doing it in a proper manner. You will definitely be getting through that as well. Now, you have Narsimha Jayanti on the 21st, then Kurma Jayanti on the 23rd, Buddha Purnima on the 23rd as well. So 22nd to 23rd, you have Buddha Purnima. So this is why I'm sharing with you all of this, that you must actually make the best use of this week to worship, to understand what is the life teaching you, where you are going. So this is going to be a very positive time period because when we have all of these, we should worship Lord Vishnu, chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and you will definitely feel very nice. Vishnu Sahasranam is also advisable. So just take good care of your health on the 24, 22, 26. 24 to 26, you have to take care of your health. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, moon exalts here in the Taurus sign, and we have so many planets here. So it is definitely going to be giving you very quick results. Suddenly you have felt that, because, two yogas are also forming, Malabhe Yoga and Sasya Yoga in your Kendra. So you are feeling the results very fast. Suddenly, you feel that things have started to move. Suddenly you will feel, you've started to feel that, I'm getting very quick results. Everything was stagnant till now, and suddenly everything is too quick. Moon will be in your fifth house on the 20th first half. So that's the time period when you will connect with your children. Maybe there will be complications or confusion in your relationship, and this is also the time that you might just want to do well for yourself, at the workplace also. But your professional image and esteem might suffer because Ketu is also there. Though Jupiter is looking here, it will protect, but slow progress happens. So you might just feel that, from the financial standpoint, this is not that great a period. You are feeling that, experiencing these 2 quarter days are not that favorable for financial growth or some profitable agreements that you have to make, and you're not getting. Even your spouse and friends may be, of not much help, or maybe they will not be able to cheer you up because Mars and Rahu are going to be at the closest conjunction, So you might just feel a little uneasy, furious, things might just grow little towards the downhill. So you need to take good care of your mental setup during this week to start off on the 20th, especially because, you are, it's the best thing would be that you are unwinding, you just take up a sport activity or something which gives you some, mentally, that strength. So that you have to work on. Although you have to overcome obstacles to find fulfillment and stay calm in doing so, you will definitely be coming out of it as well. Now, Jupiter is also looking here. So study something, read some books, etc. For student natives, it's a good time period though. On the 20th, latter half till the 22nd, Now, Moon is going to be in your sixth house, and Mercury is also looking here. So this is a good transit for you because you're going to be very energized, enthusiastic. There will be a lot of work that you have in hand. You're going to be efficiently doing it also. You will be fulfilling your duties, some unfinished duties, which you have been waiting for from a long time. You'll be able to do it. Bosses will recognize you. There will be some praises that you'll be getting. Pay boost can also happen. And this is definitely going to be giving you some relationship with spouse and family, etc. is very good. And that chemistry and bonding is going to get better this week for 20th letter half of the 22nd. That's something which is what you're looking for. Social circle, social life is going to get better at the workplace. Things are going to get better as well. And this is also about your health, fitness, and whatever you're eating, you're paying attention to the smallest of the things, how you can look after yourself and your health. Then comes Moon transiting through your seventh house on the 23rd, 24th. And that is where Moon debilitates. Now, seventh house energy is about your partnership business, your relationship with your partner, your co-workers also will be praising you. Foreigners will be, investing, and you will be feeling quite de-stressed because of that, because you have been waiting for all of that to work, and now you're going to be getting that success also. And this is also good for an ideal marriage, and maybe your children will also provide you joy because Jupiter and Venus are together, and it's looking here, and Rahu and Mars are in trine to this zone. So this definitely is going to trigger the relationship. You might just be, you'll have a satisfying social life also during this time. Maybe you'll be connecting with your family members, taking them out, dining, food, uh, taking a vacation, taking a break. 23rd, 24th is a good day. Maybe you'll be going out for a movie. Think like, or maybe you'll be wearing some new clothes on this day. So just keep in mind not to overdo it and on alcoholic beverages. Avoid. Moon is going to be in your eighth house on the 25th, 26th, and that's the time period when you should avoid overindulgence in everything. It could be that your opponents will increase in number, posing a threat to you. You not receive funds in a timely manner. You're waiting for the funds to be realized, and it's not happening. So you can be a little frustrated. There can be squabbles, conflicts that might just give you some irritability as well, and unnecessary arguments. Unnecessary. You didn't even expect that to happen, and it will happen. So you have to keep your mind in center. The love, passion, passionate love, etc. can happen, of course. Unnecessary anxiety and stress is not going to help you. So be careful about your, just stay focused on your goal rather than thinking about things which are going to go haywire. Just eat right, sleep on time, because you can have some difficulty in your stomach area also, digestive issues. Okay. So take good care of your health. That's what I can say. Overall, it's a good week for you because Jupiter, Venus are there in the Lagna, Sun is there, Saturn in the Kendra as well. Though it is giving a lot of workload, there's a lot of issues in your friendship, in your circle, that you community that you move around in. But at the same time, it is good timing for resolving the issues as well, reconcile. Okay, all the more better for you. And as it is, when Moon is transiting the fifth house from your fourth house, that is in the debilitation sign on 23rd, 24th, it's a very good time period to travel, to connect with your people around you. Okay. And especially, on the 20th, 21st, this is a little volatile energy. You might feel very irritable during this time at its peak, actually. So that's what. Don't feel indifferent on 22nd to 24th. Just connect with your people around you at the workplace also. Take their help, take their, support. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your fourth, sixth, and seventh houses. Fourth house is the house of your family, and expenditures would be on family. Maybe you're going to be buying property, or thinking of buying or changing your vehicle, and this might just bring about some unnecessary argument with your or conflict with your family members, and you See, you need to just work on your relationships during this time. There can be some conflicts with your family members, unnecessary conflicts with your mother, and some members of your family will lose some fortune also, resulting in terrible period. They might just feel that there's no support of yours, so you need to just be little uh, supportive of your family members rather than just moving away from them, right? Restlessness, anguish, um, insecurities, all that happens, when you're in fourth house. But it is your comfort zone. After all, you're going to be spending more time with your family. You've been traveling and now you've come home and you want to take rest. So you are rested actually. Ketu is there, so Ketu actually gives you a lot of workload at the workplace and less time at home. So you are feeling you're missing out on the fun. So maybe, during this time on the 20th, you want to spend more time with family. So it's good. Then Moon will be transiting Libra sign on the 20th, latter half will be 22nd. And it is going to be aspected by Mercury trying to Saturn. So in the fifth house, it's really a good time period to connect with your children, connect with your own the child inside you, the child like you. Okay, spend some more time, be more creative, connect with people who can just support you, in your relationship, because you are getting those kinds of vibes that I should break away from the relationship that you're in. You should actually mix with those kind of people who can support you. You're losing out on the support, so you should take the support of positive people around you. Suppose you're doing your plays, you're redoing your plays, all those things are happening in your life. There's a lot of commotion, because whenever Rahu Ketu are in the Kendras, and Mars being there as well, looking at your first house, so you feel that you're overly charged. There's too much of work to handle. There's too much of aggression, and there's too much of power also in you. Suddenly you will realize that yes, everything is moving, but there's a lot of commotion at the same time. You will be overcoming those hurdles and obstacles ultimately, but at the same time, you have to keep your mind in center. Just calm down, take one thing at a time, and just don't get overwhelmed. Okay, these might bring that a kind of situation also. Okay, so it's possible that you won't be able to identify any profitable agreement during this time, and you may lose money also in poor investments. So be careful about that. Mercury is there in the 11th house. Take the help of your friends and the experts, and you will make money. But go for smaller sips. Don't spend too much on the shares and crypto, etc. So just do it. And even good meals may be difficult to enjoy, during this time, and you're feeling that, I'm not able to, you're traveling and, you're not finding time, and there is, but at the end of the day, you feel fulfilled. You feel calm. Yes, I could overcome the obstacles. That's more important, isn't it? So that kind of a feeling you will feel till the 22nd. Then 23rd, 24th, Moon is going to be in the dividendation sign, sixth house. You'll be energized, enthusiastic, but you'll be overly emotional about your family, about your foes. Maybe you're thinking too much about the competition. There will be some unfinished activities that you'll be finishing also. Your bosses will recognize you. You will get a lot of praises and pay boosts, etc. And you're feeling quite charged up because of that. And your investments will also start paying off, and you'll feel better. And this might just bring about some connection with friends and social circle. Maybe some money that was stuck, you will get it, and you feel a little better. Overseas connections will also be positive. On the 25th, 26th, Moon is going to be in your seventh house. Connection with the overseas firms, foreigners will be successful. Your efforts will be noticed. You will be praised by your co-workers. You will have an advantage over your co-workers in competition when it is the seventh house. And money gains will be significant during this time. If you want to go in for some startup, etc., you should. Overseas connections will be definitely fruitful. Your children will also bring joy to you. You'll be treated to be, to have a luxurious clothing, food, beverages, enjoying happiness, etc. When Moon is in the seventh house, you do feel that you want to actually, wear new clothes, wear jewelry, etc., and go out, dine, and all those things. So this is definitely very emotional, nurturing kind of a placement for Moon, and you do feel that you want to connect with people. So this is one which is going to be a good period for you. Coming to the the other planetary positions this week, that is Rahu and Mars are going to be closely conjunct, and Mars moves forward. When Mars moves ahead of Rahu, that means it's moving towards its own zone. So now Mars is gaining that strength. So you will definitely feel quite energetic. You will feel that yes, now things are looking good. Whatever you started is now coming to an end. Okay, it's on the finishing uh, moments, that you are approaching to. So you feel excited, elated. Because Mars was behind Rahu till the 20th, you were definitely feeling uneasy. There was a lot of commotion, aggression. Now things are going to mellow down. Jupiter in the 12th house, Venus in the 12th house is definitely very positive for overseas connectivity. Third Lord over to the 12th house is also that you're going to be spending money on your siblings, or siblings might be leaving and moving overseas, and it is good for your own growth also, the courage, etc., or the income exercise from the overseas countries. So that's something which is going to aggravate during this week. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. Worship Lord Narasimha, Lord Kurma, Buddha Purnima is there. So worship, Lord Vishnu during this week. It's going to be very fruitful. Cancer natives this week, Moon is going to be transferring your third, fourth, and fifth, sixth houses. And we do have Mars and Rahu conjunction. We have Narasimha Jayanti, Kurma Jayanti, Buddha Purnima. So it's a very, very strong week for performing some religious ceremonies, at home, and rejoicing. It's the birth of Lord Vishnu after all, so we must all rejoice. So when Moon on the 20th is in third house, you need to be really careful about your communication, because Ketu is there. Ketu detaches thoughts. So your bosses and your colleagues, etc., you need to be very careful what you speak with them. It will undoubtedly be good for financial growth, successful in financial pursuits, because you'll be traveling for work and you'll be connecting with people, and it might just bring in more work and projects, and you're going to be actually doing well. But with this Ketu there, there can be some issues or complications in relationships. So you need to be careful about all this. So, and relationship with your partner, neighbors, relatives, brother, sister, you need to really be careful, because it's a very sensitive placement and can be very insecure also with Ketu combination. And you can be very anxious during this day. For some reason, you feel that, there is something amiss, and you feel little uncomfortable for that reason. Then Moon is going to be in your fourth house on the 20th letter half till the 22nd. So this is the time when, you have been traveling, you've been working really hard, now you want to be home. You want to just relax. You want to just be with your family. But you can also go a little, aggressive here. You might just be expecting a lot from your family. So not only that, there's a risk that some members of your family will lose their fortune during this time, because, you are, they need you, and you have not been supportive of them. So you need to support your family values. There can be some restlessness, which can give you that kind of doubt and insecurity also. But at the same time, it is good for purchasing for the non-living things, purchasing of property, real estate, vehicles. You can be overly emotional, because fourth house is the house of emotions, happiness, mother's love, and Libra sign is there. Lagnesh is in the fourth house. So this will make you overly emotional about relationships. You want harmony in the family, and it might just be missing, because from the fourth house, in the sixth and the eighth house, we have grahas, and they are part of the house. So fourth house, for Libra natives, for Libra fourth house, there is a lot of maleficence attached to their sixth and the eighth houses. Okay. So but at the same time, Jupiter and Venus are there, so it is a bit taxing grace. So maybe your mother is going to get better in her health during this time, and or you are going to be connecting with your mom also. So just drive safely during this time period, I would say. And then Moon moves into your fifth house, that is 23rd, 24th. So Moon is going to be in your fifth house. and is going to be, and at times moon moves, because of its speed, can move, cover 3 signs, can cover 4 signs also. It's logic. It's simple logic. They can actually, uh, cover, uh, moon can cover 3, 4 houses in a week. So fifth house transit is about your professional image. It is the eighth from your uh, 10th house. So it can be slow progress. There can be some challenges on the work front, on the financial standpoint also. You're trying hard, you're not getting what you wanted. But at the same time, it is very good for getting involved in some activities, which is like unwinding, hobbies, whatever obstacles you have been going through, you might just come out of them. You will overcome the obstacles to find fulfillment and calmness. And surely this is not the time period to fight or argue with your partner, romantic partner. It's not advisable. But overall, it's a good transit. Why? Because Mars is in trine as well. So this is going to protect your fifth house energy. Creativity is on heights, and you're going to be doing something about your enjoyments. Pursuing your hobbies. That gloomy and despair kind of a feeling you're going to be coming out because you're working out, you're enjoying, you're eating right, and you're into travels, etc. So you are going to be overcoming all that. And then moon moves into lastly your sixth house on the 25th, 26th. So again, it is very positive for you for work, for competition, overcoming all the obstacles and hurdles, and some unfinished duties and responsibilities will be coming out. If you have not been feeling good about your health, you will feel better. You'll feel energized now. And some kind of investments if you have. So you will be definitely some chunk of money also during this time. Warm and friendliness would be, warmth and friendliness would be evident in children, and they will be there by your side, and it will be an excellent time to uh, healthy and work worry free. Yeah. Um, as you all know, Mars and Rahu are going to be conjunct, and then Mars moves ahead. See, can you see on the 20, this is what day? So on the 20th, they are closely conjunct, and then Mars moves ahead of Rahu. So this is the time, when we'll start gaining, because Mars is the yoga karagraha. So now you will start moving towards the positive energies at the workplace. People will start recognizing you because Mars, being the yoga karagraha, is losing that negative influence of Rahu. So for you, it is very, very important for you and Leo for Mars to come out of this zone. Instead of getting aggressive unnecessarily, it is definitely going to be better to mellow down and keep calm. Okay. Let this Mars enter your 10th house and you see how well it will be giving up, what good results you will get, beautiful results you will get. Also, we have Narsimha Jayanti, Kurma Jayanti, Buddha Purnima. I've mentioned all of it in the beginning part, the dates, etc. So please worship Lord Vishnu. Vishnu Sahasranam is the key. So please, that this week. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Now, for Leo natives, one must understand that Mars is your yoga karagraha. What is a yoga karagraha? To give the yoga. It is a yoga giving planet. So, because it is a yoga giving planet in the 8th house, it is very important for this Mars to move ahead of Rahu, which is going to happen on the 20th onwards, 21st, in fact. So, this is going to be giving you much, much relief in whatever endeavors you have been doing and putting efforts, and you're not getting results. So, you will definitely get the results now. This is the time which is starting for you in your favor. Okay. So whatever you have already sown, now is the time for fruition, because your yoga graha is moving away from a negative graha or a very malefic graha, Rahu. Okay. So now moon is going to be in your second house on the 20th first half, and is going to be more about transactions, money matters. You can be a little physically and mentally tired during this time. Ketu is there. You might just feel drained out of the 20th first half. You've been doing and doing and doing. Don't worry. Things are moving towards better. Just a matter of 2-3 days time, and you will see that things have fallen in place. Financially, you might just feel that expenditures are increasing. You might just feel that nothing is coming back to you in investments that you have made. So this might be a little frustrating. but for sure, you will feel a little better after a couple of days' time, for sure. Take care of your eyes. Traveling can be a little difficult. You can have some complications here and there. Health issues can be there because Moon, being the ruler of your 12th house, is transiting your second. So this might just be giving you too much of expenditures also from in the foreign land. Also, Moon is going to be in your third house, and this is the time period when you be um, thinking of growth, success, and that's happening on the 20th letter half to the 22nd. Now, right opposite Mercury, can you see? And Saturn is in trine as well. So this is definitely a very positive time period to attain your objectives. Your bosses will recognize you, respect you for your efforts. And maybe, you've done a presentation beautifully and bosses are going to be very happy, elated, and will definitely give you that advantage. Okay. So you will be satisfied and happy in your private matters also. And this is also about your relationship with your neighbors, friends, relatives, cousins, brother or sister. You're going to be improving on that. You will be working and communicating with them. You'll be working on that. And it is going to be very positive. People will appreciate you and will give you that attention also. Your health will be better and you will feel energized and fit also during this time period. Rahu Mars are in the 8th house. So you need to take definitely good care of your health, especially when Rahu and Mars are closely conjunct. On that day, drive safely, be careful about the road rage, etc. Don't pick up on anybody, no arguments, etc. Avoid. On the 23rd, 24th, Moon is going to be in the debilitation sign, 4th house, and in Scorpio sign. And Saturn is also looking here, Saturn, Sun, Jupiter, Venus. They all are looking here. And there's a Sasi Yoga, there's a Malave Yoga also in your Kendra. For the baby, especially born during this time, it's a good Kundli, which is coming up. And, the partner becomes very indifferent though, or very busy, or maybe, the partner is very busy, but surely you're now, in the 4th house, your expenditures are increasing. So you need to cut down on your investments and in your, money matters, you have to be very careful. Okay. There can be conflicts with the family members also. Some ego clashes can be there. But at the same time, Jupiter, Venus are looking here. So it's a good time period for connecting with your family. You've traveled. You want to just take a sigh of relief. You want to be with your family members also. So maybe you're hearing out somebody is actually, suffering and you're listening to their woes and cries. So this is also bringing about some restlessness and anguish. But at the same time, you will be taking good care of your family members and you might just be redoing your place and it's come out beautifully and you're overwhelmed. So that can also happen. Purchasing a property vehicle is also on cards. Some inconvenience can be caused till the time Venus is combust. Venus is going to be closely conjunct Sun on the 31st first. So be careful about purchasing of any of these jewelry, vehicle, clothes, etc. Don't overspend on all these areas. Then 25th, 26th, this Moon is going to be in your 5th house. And 5th house is the house of romance. It's the house of, children, and also about your investments, creativity, entertainment. You might just be giving some extra attention to, okay. So you might just be giving extra attention to your relationships now. You might just be having too much of energy that you are feeling the heat in the relationship also. Some argument can happen. So just cheer yourself up rather than just leaving your partner and going away. Just take care of your mental setup, your digestion. Just follow some diet, some fitness and sports activity. Take up some hobbies so that you are venting out all those energies as well. Take a trip, take a vacation. So that is going to help you. Narasimha Jayanti is there, Kurma Jayanti is there, Buddha Purnima is there. Please worship Lord Vishnu during this week, especially. Wait till Rahu and Mars split. Things will fall in place for sure. Okay. And as you all know, I have made a video where I have mentioned about the complications as Rahu Mars can bring globally. It can impact the market. It can impact the leaders. It can impact the wars. It can aggravate all of that. Terrorist attacks can happen. Air accidents, road accidents will happen, and earthquakes and hurricanes and not hurricanes. Yeah, hurricanes also, because it's in the Pisces sign. I've mentioned all of that in my previous video. Please do refer to that. And I have been hearing a lot about the Venetian impact also, because Venus is combust. So especially in India, if you are in this part of India where this Paliwal case is going on, I have mentioned that also, when Venus gets combust, women counterpart and are in news for not good reasons. So please do refer to these. And journalists, will definitely, propaganda is going to take place, and they will be giving a lot of coverage to all these issues as well. So just make sure that you don't fall prey to the negatives around you, and be on high alert when you're traveling, etc. Just make sure that your vehicle is intact and everything is fixed, and you are not driving in rage, in anger. Okay, so calm down during this time. This is not a period to be losing control. Volatile energies are prevalent right now. Be careful. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this week Moon is going to be in your first house, second, third, fourth houses. So when Moon is in the first house on the 20th first half, it's with Ketu opposite Mars, aspected by Jupiter, Venus, and Sun. So this is definitely going to give you a lot of aggression. You might not be feeling, confident, unpleasant feeling is there, anxiety is there. You want to put effort and you want to do things, you want to just um, get rewarded, and you want the progress that you're putting effort in, but you're not going to be getting that. So it's frustrating, because Ketu is giving anxiety to you any which ways. Mars is right opposite this. Thank God that Jupiter is looking here as well. But Mars's energy is definitely not with the eighth house lord, after all, looking at your lagna, but it is with Rahu, so it is going to give you some balancing impact here. So that means that you can actually keep a constant check on your own mental setup, and you can come out of it also. Okay, so your relationship will grow stronger, and there will be a lot of passion and love, and your relatives and friends would express their admiration for you as well during this time period. Physical indulgences can be too much as well. Maybe good clothes, jewelry, perfumes, going in for haircut, etc. It might just give you some complication there also, some cosmetic surgery, etc. If you're looking for, you can. But at the same time, you have to be careful about your anger. Anger issues, definitely aggressive tendencies are evident. Moon is going to be in Libra sign, the second house, on the 20th letter half to the 22nd. Now, this is the time period when you will be concerned or thinking more about your finances. How you can, by being cautious in your transactions, you will definitely be, making a lot of expenditures during this day. So be careful, because Venus is combust also your second lord, and Moon is the 11th lord. So this is something which you have to be careful about, because this can bring about some changes in your, investment planning. You might just go for a shopping spree and spend a lot of money here. There can be disagreements and misunderstanding with your partner and friends. Okay, so you need to be careful about that. There will be dearth of social connection. You might just become very upset with the general, a loss of joy during this time. So you need to balance things out. Why? Because Venus is till time combust. It might just not be giving you that inclination to spend time with your family members and follow them and listen to them. You might just make wrong decisions and choices. But it's good for getting an opportunity now. There are doors which are opening, and towards making money out of money also. Might just maybe some friend or some expert, you're connecting with, and it's good for some startup, etc. Also, maybe you're thinking of growth. Mars is also looking at your second house. It depletes the finances actually when Mars looks there. So you need to have your savings intact. Okay. Then Moon is going to be in debilitation sign of Scorpio on the 23rd to the 4th. So this is the time period in the third house. In terms of your professional life, you will be successful for sure. You'll be capable of attaining your objectives. You'll be better off with your bosses. Bosses will recognize you actually. Though it is the debilitation sign, but it is definitely an advantageous thing for you, because this is one of the three Shadaya rulers also. Moon is that, and in the third house. So this brings about minus minus plus for you. Even if it is debilitated, you will get a lot of openings and opportunities for you. Travel plans will materialize. You will be able to recoup from your past dues. You will be able to satisfy in your private affairs also. You will have good relationship with your neighbors and relatives. You will be very sensitive how to deal with your siblings as well, right? So uh, this is a good time period for going in for any kind of changes in your relationship with your friends. Also, maybe you're going to be proposing your own friend, and you will definitely be getting connected physically also. So this can bring in happiness in your married life also, when moon is in the third house. But Mars is also there in the time. So you need to be careful about your aggression. Aggressive tendencies are pretty much heightened with Mars in the seventh house. The partner can be very indifferent or very demanding right now. Okay. Um, but health is good, thankfully. So when I feel that when health is good, everything is good. Okay. So then moon moves lastly in your fourth house on the 25th, 26th. And this is the time period when you could be looking for some connections regarding or investments, etc. You're very cautious about that. You're very also, very insecure about your finances. So you can have some conflicts, unnecessary conflicts with your family members, particularly those on the mother's side. So you need to be cautious about your mental setup. But this is the time period when you have to, um, you know, uh, be more to yourself, or maybe, connecting with your own family members, your childlike behavior, your childlike, or maybe you'll be inviting your friends at home, childhood friends. So that is something which makes you feel secure, right? This is the fourth house, house of happiness, house of mother's love, right? So you might just be more towards homey you. Maybe there's some renovation, something that is going to be happening this time period. Your house, change of, some kind of you want to do the house and plug in those leakages, etc. Repair work is going on. Drive cautiously. Good for purchasing of property, real estate issues, you to resolve those, or purchase of your vehicle change also. It's quite like, you see, you have your uh, when Venus is combust, actually for Virgo natives, it's not bad. So for financials, I think I take back my words. Financials, you will be actually doing well this week. Okay. So all the best. Worship Lord Vishnu, because we have Narasimha Jayanti also, Kurma Jayanti also, and Buddha also during this. Your Vishnu Sahasranam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chants, you should worship Lord Vishnu during this week session. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th, first, second, and houses this week. So when Moon is going to be in your 12th house is on the 20th of May, first half, and that's going to be in the Virgo sign. And 12th house energy is actually, about isolation. You feel like, just doing things away from the commotion, outside commotion. And you might just increase those energies where, you are contemplating, introspecting, because this is the last one, the last house. So it's the end of the cycle, and then starts the another cycle. So when moon is with Ketu, you feel anxious also, detached also. You feel quite into rejuvenation activities, spa, just unwinding. That emancipation kind of a feeling that, yeah, I've done this, it's like that. So you will definitely quite to yourself. But it is good, when you're to yourself, that means you're contemplating on things which what all has happened, whatever is happening in and around, your family, at your workplace, etc. So you're just actually working on that. Maybe there's a project that you're working on, working long hours, you're in isolation, you're just aloof from everyone. So that is also quite possible. But at the same time, this is giving you A lot of anxiety also, because Ketu energy is prevalent here as well. And 10th Lord is there. So maybe some foreigners, delegation, etc., or investors you were waiting for have not come in. So it might just give you that kind of anxiety as well. But it's good for your financial growth. Expenditure part definitely is there, but it's good for your financials because you're going to be thinking on how you can improve on the financial terms. Some conversations are going on, some documentation is going on, and you'll be getting that breakthrough as well. Mercury is the only one in the Kendra, and Moon transits the first house on the 20th letter half to the second. Now that's the time period when you will utilize this time for doing things your way. Now you're going to be thinking of new things because the cycle has now started again. So you're thinking of growth, you're thinking of pleasant things in your organization, you're thinking of some new prospects, some new ideas. You'll be rewarded, your efforts will be rewarded also. This is definitely a very good moment or advantageous moment regards to finances. And relationships would be very pleasurable as well. There will be a lot of passion and love in the air. Your relatives, your friends, they will actually admire you. You're the nurturing kinds, and you will be reciprocated with that as well. And the luck is by your side as well. Travel plans will culminate, overseas journeys, taking some break if you have been into a lot of workload and work. So you might just take some time out. Physical indulgences can take place like good clothes, jewelry, perfumes. You want to just buy and you want to take care of yourself, you're just little self-centric also, nurturing yourself as well. Because, you really need that. At times we need that time out or indulging in purchases on yourself. You want to spend something on money on yourself. So it's perfectly fine. Then Moon is going to be in your second house on the 23rd, 24th. So this is the time period when you'll be thinking about finances. Expenditures can be on the rise, but you are definitely going to be worried about your financials, about your, about whatever is happening around you. You're overworked. You're physically, you're tired. So you want to just, be at times. You want to be with your family. You want to spend more time there. So that is the time period when you would be connecting with your family members. There can be some disagreements, some misunderstanding also in the family, but surely this is the time period you'll be connecting within your social circle as well. Saturn is there. Saturn looks here. So it is quite, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Saturn, they all are looking at your Scorpio sign second house. So you're thinking about growth, investments. You might just make money out of money also during this time. Venus is also combust, remember. So till the time Venus gets rises or gets strength, there will be some up and down in your, financials. Something or the other, you're just about to be there on the finishing line and you have to return. That kind of a situation, like slip between the cup and the lip. It's that kind of a situation you're going through. But surely it will culminate, it will materialize because Jupiter is there in your 8th house as well. So not to worry about that. Okay. Third Lord is in the 8th house. So 25th, 26th, you will be maybe planning your journeys, travels, maybe meeting your family, meeting your friends, meeting um, your siblings, your neighbors, your relatives, and you're traveling for work, some projects on cards, and you're connecting with your coworkers, seniors. They're going to be appreciative of you, of course. Okay. It will undoubtedly be a financially very advantageous time for you. Relationship with others will improve and you will eat good food also during this time, actually. Okay? So this is what. So, and health will be, you'll be in the pink of health. Okay. Rahu Mars are going to be in the close vicinity this week. So please have patience if you are waiting for some legal aspect, to culminate or some decision to get to go through, to some decision to come through. So that is going to happen once Mars leaves Rahu and moves ahead like this. When I've made this chart, can you see Rahu is behind and Mars is moving ahead? Rahu is at 20 degrees 44 minutes, Mars is at 20 degrees 58 minutes. So it is moving ahead now. So this Mars is moving towards its own zone after all. So it's gaining strength. So you will start gaining strength in regards to your financials, regards to your relationships, regards to your uh, work culture. So this is going to give you upliftment any which ways. So it's a good transit. After Mars leaves Ra, things are going to get better for you. Okay. Jupiter, Venus, as it is Sun are in your 8th house. Some new things, new relationships will culminate, will start, and you will meet new people, some influential people also you are going to be meeting this week. So it's a good transit for you. Coming to the next one, and do worship uh, Lord Vishnu this week. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your Moon is going to be transiting your uh, 11, 12, 1st, and 2nd house this week. So when Moon is in the 11th house on the 20th first half, the first half only it is going to be there. So you can have some complications with your friends, your community that you move around in, because Ketu energy detaches you. So there can be that you are not able to communicate well. There is some misunderstanding that can happen and just brings you down. You feel low, you feel anxious. It could be that, there is a surgical process your friend is going through and you feel quite uneasy because of that also. It can bring about some social existence, gatherings, get-togethers. Maybe you're trying to work on your relationship with your future partner also, or maybe you will come across somebody as a potential partner also. You will be in a cheerful mood, full of joy, satisfaction, but Ketu energy will actually bring you down again and again. You might just feel that you need to review everything again. You have two yogas, beautiful yogas, that is Sasa Yoga with Saturn and Malave Yoga with Venus, because it's in a own zone in the Kendra. So the Kendra has become very charged up for you. So it's a very beautiful week for starting anything new, startups, getting money or investors from the overseas delegates will be coming in. There can be that you're redoing your place, you're buying, purchasing property, vehicle during this time, and it's going to be positive. Any kind of surgical process that you have to go through, you should get it done during this week, as it is Moon is going to be with Ketu and right opposite Mars. So there can be some kind of surgical process that you have to go through. Okay. And financial transactions will be definitely very, very important this week. Some breakthroughs you're going to be getting, and it could be that you are having some kind of, especially on the 23rd, 24th, there can be some arguments you can have with your partner, ego clashes also. So watch out. Okay. 25th, 26th Moon is going to be in your second house. Second house is the house of it's a house of finances. So there can be that, you have parked your fund somewhere and you're just concerned about it, how you can make money out of money. Too much of expenditure can also happen to this time. There can be some misunderstandings, disagreements with your partner, your friends, or your social connections, that can be very upsetting also. So resulting in the loss of joy. So you have to work on your mental setup during this time period. And also this can bring about some new contacts also. Some new contacts, disputes might just get, sorted. Any kind of litigation or, some kind of court case that your legal matters you are involved in might just get some breakthroughs as well. Okay. So overall, it's a good week for you. It's just that you have Saturn and Jupiter, Venus, Sun, so many planets are looking at your first house. So it's like, tug of war in your head. I should do this or I should do that. So that kind of a situation is that what you're going through. But you will come out of it once Mars leaves the zone, goes into the, towards the 6th house. So you will feel better mentally. Whatever money you have given to others, you will realize those funds and you feel better. Any kind of lawsuit, you will get that breakthrough also. Okay. So don't worry. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this week Moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, 12th, and 1st houses. So 10th house is definitely a very positive time period for making decisions as far as your work is concerned. On the 20th, first half Moon is going to be all through year. So this is the time when you will experience some emotions attached to your work. Maybe you will be, you would be, your efforts will yield expected results. Your bosses will praise you. Your promotion could be your reward, and but you're losing interest in your work because Ketu energy is not letting you work. You want to, you are getting proposals, you're getting some documentation done, but it is not getting through. So you're feeling a little uncomfortable also. You're not now looking forward to some enjoyable period, when it will happen. So that kind of a situation you're going through. But don't worry, Jupiter is looking at your 10th house. It will give you Lagnesh is looking at the 10th house. So you will get a breakthrough. Don't worry. It's just a matter of days that you will come out of the zone, whatever you're going through. I've seen people are talking about financial losses, etc. during this time period, since Ketu has transited here. You have been waiting for that promotion, you have been waiting for that acknowledgement, but you're not getting. So that has caused a lot of anxiety. But remember, Jupiter has given you some relief here. Must be feeling very good about this Jupiter transit for sure. Okay? Don't worry, things are going to fall in place soon. On the 20th latter half, till the 22nd, Moon is going to be in Libra, aspected by Mercury and trying to Saturn. Now, this is the time period when, you will be connecting with your bosses, your seniors, your friends. You want to be in that community you move around in. 11th house energies, no? A lot of gains, we can say, luck from your partner, meeting someone special on that get together that you have, or some party that you have been, uh, there, and you meet the right kind of person you have been waiting for, the potential partner. During this time, you would eat wonderful meals also. There can be good news coming in also when Moon is in the 11th house. So enjoy and make sure you're having good investment planning done. This is the time when you can be very creative also. Some fine art, some financial decision making is going to be there. Inclination is there. Then on the 23rd, 24th, Moon is going to be 12th house. And 12th house is slow, sluggish progress. Your bosses may be dissatisfied and they might just tell you to do that, to do this. Being the ruler of your 8th house, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th. So this might just be bringing in people from the overseas to invest. You'll be spending a lot of money on the overseas clients. Also, financial transactions will be like too important for you. Some major conversations are going on during this time period. And this is also good for avoiding any kind of disagreements, arguments, etc. It might just not be a good idea as far as your relationship with your spouse is concerned. So eat right, sleep on time, jealousy, sluggishness, all these should be avoided. Not good terms, actually. Okay. So the Moon is going to be in your 12th house, and that's happening on the 23rd, 24th, and then lastly 25th, 26th in the Sagittarius sign. But when Moon is in the Sagittarius sign, it's in the first house. So this will make you get involved in some new ventures. Maybe you're going in for some hairdo and you want to be close to your family. There's some good progress. Whatever you have done in the past, you will get the results now. It is definitely a very beautiful transit for you. And you will feel that effortlessly repay your debts and loans and all that. You are into that zone, and you will be able to sooner. Little late, but you will. Okay, and your goals, whatever are your goals, you'll be actually achieving them also. You'll be, your friends and everybody else around you will be acknowledging your or accepting your love and relationship and affection as well. Physical indulgence could be on buying good clothes, jewelry, etc. Okay, so just make sure that you are saving money for your right old age, maybe we can say. But overall, this is a good week for you for regards to your family affairs. Maybe you're having some issues, you will be able to resolve because Mars is going to be forward and is going to be splitting away from the energy. So surely a good transit the upcoming week onwards. Okay, get all the jobs also done during this time. So, worship Lord Vishnu during this time. Vishnu Sahasranam or Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chants. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. Ninth house transit is considered to be good for travels, meeting religious gurus, taking consultation also from an astrologer. We should see the condition of uh, your ninth house. Okay. If there is a Rahu energy, it's said that you generally don't get a right kind of guru or some complication as regards to your foreign travels also, or you're a traveler, too many travels happen. In the ninth house, it's like with this Ketu energy, you can have some pressure which is building up at the workplace. You have a lot of opponents, you have a lot of workload, you will be having a lot of liabilities also. So it might just give you some kind of anxiety during this period. It could be giving you some kind of confrontation, disagreements with your father. You might not be able to enjoy with your family too much of good time, and it might just give you irritability also. So you need to be careful about your mental setup. Whenever we are having these kind of transit positions now, we must actually take care of our mental setup. The better it is if you are able to stay calmer. Okay. Don't be impulsive, don't be aggressive. Just stay calm. It is not that difficult. I know that. It is not that difficult. You might just say that madam is saying from for the heck of it. But it's not like that. The moment you start giving your hand to the divine also gives the hand to you to lift you. Remember. But you have to put that effort. You have to manifest it, right? Moon is going to be in your Libra sign from 20th letter half to the 22nd, and it's going to be good for your uh, workplace. You have to put a lot of effort, but you will get that clearance also. Some kind of promotion reward which you have been waiting for, you will get, and investments wise also it is good for you. Some new startups or some new projects are also coming through, and here you're going to be exploring. You're going to be really doing well in your projects, etc., and you will get that. Your perspective is going to change actually. Okay? And your partner might be also very helpful during this time period for doing things which require two people's energies, right? Also, Moon is going to be in Scorpio sign on the 23rd to 24th, and that's the 11th house. Now, this is a very beautiful transit, though it is a debilitation sign, but it is very good for gaining that acclaim from your bosses, connecting with some seniors, worshipping Lord. We do have Narasimha Jayanti, Lord Vishnu's avatar, fourth avatar, we are going to be celebrating him. And Kurma Jayanti, we have Buddha Purnima this week. So it's a very pious week that we are heading to, right? It's not just about moon's movement, do the predictions, go away. No, I want to do for the whole the Indian culture, Vedic culture also to incorporate, because this is Vedic astrology after all. Otherwise, we are not Westerners, just doing moon's transits and finish. No. So we must know our culture. We must know what is exactly happening, what kind of festivals, why we celebrate. So it's very essential. And all the 10 avatars are also the planets, nine avatar and 9 planets. They all represent. So it's very important to celebrate these. Fourth avatar, is Narasimha. So he's aggressive one. He's the one who actually, took the lion and man's shape, and then he killed the Hiranyakasha demon. So it's a beautiful week for celebrating and propitiating Lord Vishnu. And in the 11th house, you will be acclaimed for you by your bosses, and you'll be getting that compensation or increment that you have been waiting for. And this is also about your contentment and happiness quotient getting better. Okay. You will be actually meeting your family, those gatherings, and your friend circle. Those kinds of activities are also going to take place during this week. And then 23rd, 24th moon is going to be in your okay, 25th, 26th moon is going to be in your 12th house. Now, 12th house is the house of losses also. Somebody is in the hospital, you're going to be visiting that person. Or it could be that you're spending too much money on the overseas journeys or clients, and your spending is increasing as well. So be careful about all of that. Your partner might be going overseas and spending there, or is having some health issues. Quite likely that she might just, or he might just meet the doctor during this 25th, 26th. can happen, right? And it is also about your tiff with your partner, your spouse. Could be that it is causing some misunderstanding on this day. So make sure that your mental setup is free of all these negative things happening around you. They should not actually bother you, or should not get impacted by what others are trying to convey. So be careful about all of that. And this is also about, your after all, it's a 12th house. So 12th house is about disagreements, losses, and love marriage takes a back seat. There can be some sluggishness, jealousy, etc. A relationship also. So that's what is happening. And of course, it's a good time period for your Saturn in the second house, looking at your 11. So this is a good Dhana Yoga that's for you. You can save some money during this time. Be more creative. Be more creative. Okay. Don't detach yourself from the world, just don't isolate yourself. Be with the people, converse with people, go to some get-togethers, parties, functions, pujas, ceremonies, all that you can enjoy as well. Mars is coming out of your, you know, uh, from the third house to fourth, towards fourth house, but it is coming out of the clutches of Rahu once it moves forward. In a couple of days' time, it will. So 21st, somewhere around 20th, 21st, Mars will be away from Rahu, moving ahead. So that's the time period when whatever decisions you have, because it's hemmed between malefics also right now. Mars is weak. Your emotions, you're having a lot of misunderstanding with people, with your mother, maybe. You can have some arguments during this time also. So you need to just calm down. There is a lot of aggression in Capricorn people. Why? Because Mars exalts here. So they don't show it. It's a volcanic eruption there. So don't be silent. Don't be a silent spectator. Do for others and try to actually, work on yourself. That isolation energy that you go through, you should work on that, and you will definitely coming out of the negative impact of it. Your mental setup can be changed because we have all got two thoughts. That is why we have this free will, or else we would have not. Coming to the second last sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be okay. So actually, the connection just failed. So you must actually, for especially Aquarius natives, when moon is in your moon is going to be transiting your eighth house on the 20th, first house. So this is the time when you can make some, it can give you some squabbles, conflicts at home front also. So it can be the period when you can make wrong choices and decisions as regards to your financials also. Can be little aggressive also during this time period. See, everything got deleted because, this is Aquarius reading, okay? Because the connection was lost. This, anyhow. So then moon is transiting your ninth house. That is on the 20th latter half till the 22nd. See, ninth house energy is very good for exploration purpose, higher learning, higher studies, overseas journeys. So, or any kind of journeys, long distance journeys we see from here, short distance we see from your third house. So here, when moon is transiting your ninth house, you will accomplish the difficult acts also. Difficult activities will be also achieved because you're goal oriented. You have that set goal or pinpointed approach because ninth house is inherently ruled by Rahu and by Jupiter, and that's the Sagittarius house ruler. That is the pinpointed approach. That is one is very, very uh, focused. Whenever moon is transiting here, you know what you want, you know what to do. So this is the time period when you can, your inflow of money, how you make money out of money, all that you're going to be thinking about. And this is also about your liabilities. You will be repaying, you'll be paying off your liabilities also. But confrontations can happen because it's the 12th house from your 7th, from your 10th, it's the 12th house. So it can bring about some conflicts with your, or disagreements with your bosses, seniors, your co-workers, your father. You might not be feeling that, oh, too much of workload, I must just take a break. At times it so happens that you need a break. So you see your ninth house. What kind of friends are there? What kind of friends your friends have? We see from here. So maybe you'll be connecting with another circle, you'll be moving in when you talk about this ninth house energy. Okay. So you might just meet new people, you might just have some uh, new avenues opening up as well. You can be very religious. You can perform some activities at home, which are really which are spiritual acts. Okay, and this is also going to be giving you some stomach related or feet region. You can have thighs. You can have pain in the thighs also. You could go on a religious pilgrimage also during this time, but it will be really taxing. So take a break. Moon is going to be in Scorpio sign in your 10th house on the 23rd and 24th, and this is the time period when Moon debilitates here. Saturn is looking. There's Sastri Yoga forming by Saturn. There's a Malave Yoga for the babies born during this time is forming. Mars is going to be also, 10th house ruler being moving forward and leaving Rahu behind. So things are looking good here. You will get promotion. You will get that kind of um, results that you have been expecting from a long time. You will get more opportunities to start new projects also. The money would be in plenty, you will be satisfied in whatever you, some purchases will be made. Your bosses, your seniors, they will actually, give you those thumbs up and, kudos, etc. So there will be plenty of opportunities of meeting new people. Co-workers will definitely appreciate you. So enjoy this transit, in fact, Saturn is looking, so work is definitely going to be exponentially high. You're going to be always working. Too much of workload is there, for sure. But overall, it is a good week for you. And lastly, Moon is going to be on the 25th, 26th in your 11th house. And this is about your appreciation, your claim, your friend circle, your prestige, your honor, and paying off your previous debts. This is the time when you will meet and appreciate new people also. Um, your company folks will also be actually appreciative of you. And there will be some gatherings, get togethers, acquaintances, you'll be with your acquaintances. So some meeting of the potential partner is also quite likely. Okay. But this will give you that access to a variety of worldwide facilities and services and cheerful mood. You will go in for some investments. You will definitely make money out of money. So you're celebrating. Actually, 11th house is the house of wish fulfillment, also desire fulfillment. So it is going to be a good transit for you, and it's in only trying to Mercury. So very good for wealth and investments. Okay. Just be cautious about your siblings' health. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is the last one. That is Pisces. Okay. So for Pisces natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. Now, 7th house is on the 20th first half. This Moon is going to be. And that's the time period when you will experience a lot of energy towards connecting with your partner. Actually, partner is becoming a little detached and cold. But on this day, especially on the 20th, you will find the partner to be connected with you, listening to you, appreciative of you. So you're going to be feeling very, see, it's something which is very unexpected. So you're feeling good about it. Rahu is in the Lagna, Mars is there. So your expectations are too high. You're expecting people to do for you, actually, and your partner to do for you. Your relationship questioned and chemistry and bonding, which is like a stretched one or a distant relationship. Now you will have. that momentum also. Jupiter is working here as well. So wonderful marriage, love, relationship, passion, that's going to be increased. And being the ruler of your fifth house in the seventh house, moon. So this is good for your children also, or starting of a new romance also. Okay. So children will provide you joy. They might be just leaving for overseas places for work or for uh, studies. Okay. You'll be treated to a luxurious bed, clothing, food, beverages, and overall happiness quotient is going to be dominant during this time. Be a caring one yourself as well. Moon is going to be in the seventh house on the 20th letter half in the eighth house, sorry, on the 20th letter half till the 22nd of May. Now, eighth house energy is about conflicts, actually, conflicts, obstacles, hurdles, slowdown. You it's the house of death after all, regeneration. So something has to die and some new things have to come up. So you need to work on yourself with this moon's transit. You have to shed away all the negative thoughts and you have to move further on, forgive others. And opponents might increase now, so which can be a little threat to you. So you're feeling a little insecure. When moon is in the eighth house, you feel insecure as well. Avoid making any decisions regarding investments without taking the help of the experts. There would be squabbles, conflicts at home front. So make sure that you are having good relationship with your people, because your family is always on number one. They are the best. Okay. So eat right. Eighth house energy can lead to some stomach related problems also. So eat right, sleep on time. Venus, the lord of the eighth, is combust, which is good for you. Actually, it's a saving grace. So with the Lagnesh and with the eighth house ruler, Venus being in the third house, so this will bring about too much of energy to make money out of money. You will meet those kinds of people where you can discuss all of this as well. So this is good for starting some new business, startup, overseas connections. All that is going to trigger up towards better. Okay. Then Moon is going to be in the ninth house on the 23rd, 24th. So this is a good transit for you, as I said, and then Moon is into lastly 25th, 26th, your 10th house. Now, 10th house is the house of privilege, actually, your karma quitting. So this is a good time period for connecting with your bosses, seniors, quitting your karma, as in like finish off your old jobs, assignments, and start with the new ones, the new projects. Okay, the money would be in plenty to satisfy you, assist you when you need, and purchases will be profitable. You will definitely be satisfied with your marital bliss also. And it's going to be it's work and life balance that you're going to be striking during this time. It's good for your financial growth, but at the same time it's good for your family connectivity as well. You will feel happy, comfortable, enjoyable, and things are going to change because of your own perspective. So new relationship will come in and people will start appreciative of you at the workplace. You're enhancing your skills also. So things are looking good for you any which ways. Jupiter is compass, and from the 1st of June, Jupiter is also going to rise. So things are going to fall in place any which ways, and things are better for you as well. Okay. So this is it for all the 12 signs, and I hope you all will actually be taking care of yourself, and you will definitely be following this ritual, because we have Narasimha Jayanti, Kurma Jayanti, and Buddha Purnima this week. So worship Lord Vishnu for sure. Okay. So Vishnu Sahasranam or Om Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Sorry for using wrong here. Okay. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.